I'd be heartless if I didn't acknowledge the last speaker and the amazing thing that he's doing being here. And there's two things in the world I'm sure of, and one is that I love my wife, and the other thing is that the soul lives onward. As a psychic, I've read people from all over the world, and even before I get to read them, they tell me their stories that they've had that has proved to them that the soul does live. I just realized I'm wearing a microphone so I can walk around, but this one sounds better, so I think I'll stay with this one. It's not on? Oh, okay. Am I hearing things? Was that a real person or was that a psychic intuition? Okay, everybody who's here today is psychic. Of course you know that, except business people say they fly by the seat of their pants. And speaking of the seat of your pants, when I was growing up, branding was something that was either on a cow or on the Scarlet Letter book that they made us read in high school. You know, people got branded. Now everybody wants to be branded. But what is a brand? A brand is a symbol. And symbols is how anyone is psychic. What happens is when I do a reading, can you still hear me? Okay, I can untether. Okay, barely? Okay, I'll speak up. When I do a reading, I see symbols, I see brands. And so here we are, every night we go to sleep and our subconscious speaks to us in the land of our dreams. In the language of our unconscious is symbols. Our subconscious speaks to us in brands. And learning how to decipher a brand is very important. And that applies in the real world, IRL, in real life. That applies to all of you here in the sense of how do you take that symbol, how do you take your brand, and like a flag, like an explorer's flag, how do you plant it in the heart of the people you're trying to reach? And the obvious answer is you can't. Only they can do it. So how can they do it? The way to get them to do it is to have them engage with you, as everyone has said. But really, it's a sort of low-grade form of love. You want them to sort of vote for you with their money. They will vote for you with their money, with the support of an organization like B is for Batten or any of the other organizations. So how do you do that? And of course, one of the speakers said that in the group, be yourself, or B is for Batten, or there's a lot of B's going on here today. So to be myself and to sort of lift you all up, I will do psychic readings for people from the audience. And as my wife reminded me, I will repeat the question so everybody can hear it. So the way I work is people ask me a question and I'll tell you what I get because I will see brands, I will see symbols, and it'll have meaning to me. The symbols that you see are not going to be universal. Someone seeing the Ace of Spades as a card, some people love that card, some people don't. They think it's bad luck. So anyone got a question that they don't mind sharing with a few million people on Ustream? Oh, it's a quiet audience. I see one person.
Well, I'm flying back to Paris tonight, and I want to know, because you answered this question for me in June, and I liked your answer.
He's flying back to Paris tonight. Will he be okay? And the answer is yes.
Will I ride home?
So far, I have 100% accuracy with you because you went back to Paris and you came back from the last 140. Yes, you need all the help you can get. So do I. So question.
I have a company in London and here, and I just started a new company.
Okay.
I want to know if that company is going to do very, very well.
Company in London, company here, and you just started a new company, and you want to know if the new one is going to do well. Where is the new one?
The new one is based here in New York.
Okay, so there's two actually here. Yes. Is it going to do well? Yes, it's going to do well, but I feel like you're going to be, this is strange, I feel like it has to move to a lower floor of a building. I don't know if your offices are moving, or I feel like for some reason it's too high up. I don't know what that means. I don't know whether you're positioning yourself as too high up, or maybe, you see, here's where symbols come in. I'm shown something, and then I have to figure out what the heck is going on. This is why tarot cards are the first Google, the first search engine. You ask a question, you get an answer, and then somehow you got to figure out what that tarot card means, so you study about that. But in your case, I saw you here, and then I saw it going down a slope. So that could mean that it's going to go down for a little bit, and that could be the merging of the two companies. Maybe it's too hard to have them both in the same place, because I don't know anything about the situation. Okay, so that was what I saw, was like, it looked like one of those things where the marbles go around, like in, what was that, Minority Report, with the wooden thing going around like that? Yeah, because I saw one was like going out and getting lower. So getting lower usually means the energy has to be less intense, or if there's a direction, but that's what I saw. So I think releasing the other one that's here, great. It's a good replacement. Thank you.
Hi, what do you see for the brand aging backwards?
I see, someone said, what do I see for the brand aging backwards? I see it going forwards, so that's good. Because, as the words come in, you're going to get a symbol, a brand. You're going to get a flag that has an image on it. Yes?
Yeah, I'm curious if psychics were to replace TSA agents, do you see us being a lot safer?
No. No, I don't think that's a good idea. If the question was if psychics replaced TSA agents, would we be a lot safer at the airports? Though Israel does do a lot of, they speak to people and they see what kind of intuitions they get from them. And someone who's right behind you?
I have a lot of projects going on right now.
A lot of projects going on right now, like me.
Yep, everything's very frenetic.
Okay.
I don't necessarily know, though, whether it's for the positive or for the negative now.
I think you shouldn't do more than 5. Can you reduce it to 5?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I saw a hand, literally, and it wasn't just mine because I had gone like this for the light. I'm always on the lookout to see if I'm tricking myself, because I don't think I know all the answers by far.
How's tributes.com?
How is? Tribute.com. I feel like you're about to get a lot of publicity. Is that an accurate statement? Someone just tweeted. Yeah, that's good, but I feel like I actually saw print. So I saw like a newspaper or magazine. That's the kind of, but I felt like it was a lot. So I don't know if you have a national story coming out. Is that true? Yeah. Thank you. He said yes. I'm repeating that for the Ustream people out there. Right there in the back. You, yes.
How long will it take you to find a new job as a writer in e-commerce?
A new what?
New job.
A new job as a writer? I think within the next 4 weeks. I feel like you really have to call back the people that said, don't call me back. Because I saw the people hanging up, and then you call up, and they're like, oh, I'm so glad you called me back. I actually saw that little scenario. Now I have to do all the other people in the area. You next?
I'm also looking for a job. Give me some good news.
Anyone have a job for him? Yes, there you go. No, you might have to travel. You might have to go, because we're in New York right now. For those of you who have somehow stumbled on this, on Ustream, or stumbled into the actual building that we're in New York, and I don't feel like it's in New York. I feel like at the very least you're going to travel a lot. So I would look for that kind of a job.
The company I work for recently took over all the digital presence for a major brand and public magazine.
Okay, wait, I just got to repeat it or else it's going to be like dead silence on the... So the company that you work for just took over the branding of a digital presence for a major magazine. The one with his article? I'm always trying to synergize,
We're in the process of redesigning and completely revamping the online presence.
There's a part of it that shouldn't be changed. I just saw big stop signs go up on the total redesign. And I think you know which part that is. I felt like it was... I hope it's not the logo, because that means you'd have to...
The logo is a major
Oh, good, because I didn't want... And I'm being played off, and I'd like to thank the Academy, and I'd like to thank Jeff. And I always wanted to get played off.